I picked up the new NARS foundation. This is the Natural Matte Longwear Foundation, and it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I do have dry, mature skin, so I want to give it a try and see if a matte foundation would work on me or not. I think this is not my only matte foundation. I'm going to make sure I will show you a comparison with my YSL matte foundation. I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I find it to be matte as well. And I'm not sure if this one, the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation, if this is similar to it, but I think this too would be. So let's try this foundation out. I did do my eyes and I did use my new Chanel Quad, and this is in the shade 266. So I've used that, and I have this Natasha Denona from I Need a Nude palette, the individual shimmery shade that I have all over my eyelids. Let's get started. I'm excited. I did open this yesterday and I did apply it to my face. I'm gonna try this foundation out with you guys. First impressions, I will give you my thoughts. I will try do a check-in or two with you throughout the day and see how it wears. And also I will make sure I put a note down in the description box and let you know, or pin a comment, we'll see, and let you know if I notice any breakouts or anything weird with it or anything good with it. So I will put those notes below to kind of keep you updated. You guys know I love sewing, so on my Etsy shop I have sewn these 2 coquette pouches. They're boxy pouches and they each have its own matching wristlet. It's a 5-inch wristlet, and look how adorable they are. You can use them to put your lipsticks in, or makeup, or cards. That's what it looks like inside. For this one, this has cherries, this has pink bows, the same, but inside we have a different lining. So just something, if you guys are interested, I have this on my Etsy shop. They are so adorable. So, and I'm gonna do a lot more. Okay, let's get started with this. So because it's a matte foundation and I have dry skin, I'm going to make sure I will moisturize with my Road Glazing Milk. I really hope this to go together. I do have right now a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. This foundation is $73. So if it doesn't work out for me for any reason, like don't know what's wrong with my skin, so hopefully this foundation is a good test right now to see how it covers my red skin. But if it doesn't work out with me, I will definitely return it, as long as it doesn't break me out. So I'm thinking with a matte foundation, it will probably be a little bit more matte in the beginning, and I'm assuming as your natural oils come through, it will probably look better throughout the day. So that's why I will show you how it's gonna look throughout the day as well. It's supposed to be water resistant, have a long finish. When you open it up, it tells you right here to make sure you give it a really good shake. Medium to full coverage, delivers a soft focus effect. Formula feels ultra light and applies seamlessly for optimal buildability. So here is the packaging. It's very nice and thin. Let me show it to you compared to this one. I'll compare it to the YSL. This one is made in the USA, and the shade I got is Yulong L1.5, which is the lighter shade they have in this range. So let's give it a good shake. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of the hand and we'll compare it to the others so I can show you. Oh, okay. So here is this new one. I'm gonna put my YSL, which is in the shade LN3, right beside it. I wanna see which is similar to most. There's the YSL. This is, by the way, the YSL All Hours Foundation Matte, Luminous Matte. Then we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, and this is in 0CR, the Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. So I do have a couple matte ones. Let me clean the top. Okay, I will make sure to spread them and see. I don't know about this one, the Bobbi Brown. Let's see. I hate shaking them. This Bobbi Brown is in N012 Porcelain, and I don't think this is a matte. Here is the new NARS YSL All Hours Matte Luminous Foundation. Then we have the Anastasia Second Skin Foundation and the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation. You can see the Anastasia is the darkest one. Now in consistency, they are pretty similar. Here they are more spread. They are very, you know, even though this is a matte, you can see that it keeps up with the luminosity in the others. Those are matte too, so I'm happy to see a little bit of luminosity. I love the pink undertone. It matches really good with the Anastasia here. Bobbi Brown too. The All Hours, they always pull a little bit more darker, but yeah, here they are. Here's a close-up. This is the new NARS one. Okay, let's try it out. I'm gonna use on one side the sponge because I want to see how it applies with a sponge, and then on the other side I'm gonna go with this. I'll start with this one, Blend and Buff by Nude Sticks, and then see how it goes. So let's start one pump. I'm gonna go with the brush. I'm gonna start from the middle of my face outwards, and I will kind of drag and stamp. So I'm gonna use the brush on this side. I think I have the most redness on this side. We'll see if we have to add more or not, but you can see with one pump, I kind of did half of my face. I'm gonna be gentle around the eye. So you can still see that it did cover all the redness that I had here. I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit. Let's move on and do a little bit, one other pump like this. I'm just gonna go with the sponge. So I'm gonna use my finger and put it a couple dots like this, and let's see if this will absorb it or if it's less coverage or how it interacts with a wet sponge. That way, if you don't like to use a brush, I like foundations that actually work with whatever you want to use. I don't want a finicky foundation, but we'll see. You know what this reminds me of? The new Natasha Denona foundation. From what I see, and that's a luminous one. From what I see, it kind of applies the same way. So definitely less coverage with the sponge. I like it with both, but I think I prefer it with a brush. Let's add a little bit more. I'm gonna try this brush by Makeup by Mario F4, which is a little bit more soft. So I'm just gonna distribute it in the brush. And so here's the difference. This is with the sponge, and then this is with the brush. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, not too much, on this side. Oh yeah, it applies with both brushes good. I'm just gonna stamp it in. It looks mattifying. You know what? I think once the face oils come through, the natural oils, I think it's going to settle a little bit better. Here is the foundation. Again, this is the lighter shade, and I'm happy with it because I need lighter shades compared to I have a lot of more darker shades that I picked up lately, and I think I made a mistake in picking those darker shades. But here's a close-up, super close-up, so you guys can see the skin. I don't have an issue around the nose. Again, I didn't directly apply to the nose. I just stamped it around or like spread it around. So let's finish the rest of the face. So I do have a cream and powder because I want to see how this works with both. So let's start with my bronzer. I'm going to go with my Tom Ford. I already know I really like this one, and it's this shade Intensity 0.5. Let's use this one, the Makeup by Mario F1, this type of brush. Let's see how this one does with this bronzer. I just want to add a little bit color to my face and see how the foundation does by applying a cream product, and then the blush, I have a powder blush. I don't think there's going to be any issues applying these products to the foundation, but you never know. So I'm happy that it's long wearing, it's waterproof. It's supposed to be a foundation that actually covers your pores. It's very hard to tell because I do not have large pores to justify that, so I will let you decide based on what you see on my skin. So again, first impressions, you decide if this is for you or not. I don't want to say it's the best foundation I've worn, or I just wanted to challenge myself and see if this foundation works for mature and dry skin. So that is very important to me because I want a foundation that's waterproof, that's long lasting. You know, when I apply all the other foundation, they look amazing in the beginning, but as your face oils come through, it becomes a little bit more glowy, and the foundations disappear throughout the day, which is totally normal. So I don't have an issue with that. I expect that. But with this, I'm expecting it to last much longer and to look more similar to when I apply it by the time I remove it. Oh, I like this brush to apply a cream bronzer. Maybe I'll be using this from now on. It looks really nice from what I see. Now here I do have this smile line, so I have to be careful. Make sure I blend it here. I will not apply powder. I'm telling you right now that with my type of skin and a matte foundation, no need to apply powder. But I will apply a powder blush. And this is the Dior in Rosewood. Shade is so pretty. Yeah, let's go with my Hourglass, and I think that this is a pretty blush. I want to see if it picks up the foundation in any way or makes it patchy, which I don't see anything, which is good. It's a good sign. So yeah, you can see that it definitely looks so much better after we added a little bit of color to the face and not look so ghost white. Oh, speaking of ghosts, I went with my daughter and I saw Scream 7. Let me know down below if you watched Scream 7 and whether you liked it or not, but do not spoil it for people, because I'm not gonna tell you the things I didn't like because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But it's probably, I love screams, so no matter how bad they are, you know, I love that type of movies, and it's probably my least favorite out of them all. And I won't tell you why because I don't want to ruin it. But that's all I can say. So we did watch Scream 7 and it was fun because I went, me and my daughter. And yeah, let me know if you watched it and what you think, but please don't spoil it for anyone who wants to watch it. I think it looks really nice. What do you guys think? Oh, look at my hair. It's like so messed up. Okay, so we're gonna apply a lip product soon, but let's apply the lips now. So let me take this lip gloss. What I had on my lips is this one by House Labs. Almost done. You can see I haven't used it much. I don't know if it just disappears on its... Oh no, it's still a lot of product in there. It looks like there's not, but you can see the bubble. So this is the House Labs PhD Hybrid Lip Oil in the shade Tint. So that's what I had in the beginning of the video, just to hydrate my lips. But let's take this off. And I'm gonna go with my Huda Beauty Lip Contour Stain. And the shade I'm using is Soft Nude, which is the lightest out of the browns. And the way I like to apply this, and then I like to dab to soften it. And I'm gonna add the color inside. And I'm just gonna soften it with the finger. I notice when you soften it, the color looks much better. You just have to kind of learn how to play with this once. And it's very important to keep them with the pencil down like this. If you keep it upwards, it's gonna dry up or you won't get any product coming out when you use it. And then on top, I'm gonna use my Merit Lip Oil. This is in the shade Taupe. It's a very nice taupey color. It has a little bit of tint and good hydration for the lips. This was sent to me a while ago. Do I like the lip color? Yeah, it's pretty. Why not? I like it. Close up. Super close up. Let's see. I'm gonna have my mirror here too to check very close. I like what I'm seeing. I don't see dryness. I don't see patchiness. I don't see any accumulation into any fine lines. The nose looks fine. Around the nose looks fine. I don't see dryness. I didn't really apply a lot on the nose, so keep that in mind. And the forehead looks fine. I'm liking it. So this is close up, and then here is from further away. Obviously, further away looks a little bit better because you're not as close up, but keep in mind, nobody comes that close to you. I'm liking what I'm seeing. First impression. So two things I'm looking for. I don't want it to break me out. I'm scared of that. And I would like to see how it works throughout the day. So I will see. I'm going to go do a check-in and show you how it looks in natural light. And then I will try to do a check-in with you guys in the evening so you guys can see how this foundation lasted on dry, mature skin. So yeah. I will see you soon. I am right now in natural sunlight. I'm right by the window. And you guys can see what the foundation looks like. This is right after being done filming. but I do want to show you that it still has really nice glowiness to the skin. I didn't powder, of course, but I think it looks super nice. What do you guys think? It did cover, so it is a medium coverage, not super full. But again, I have dry skin and I'm loving what I'm seeing. So again, first impressions, sunlight, front of the window, everything looks good. So I'll see you later. So it's been about 2.5 hours since I finished filming. And as you guys can see, I'm at another window right now in natural light. And I think that this foundation looks really good. Like, it doesn't look matte, which I love because I always like a glow, but I also like something that lasts longer and it's waterproof. But what do you guys think? This is what it looks like. And it's been like I said, over 2 hours now. We also have Kona right here. And yeah, I'm loving it. So what do you guys think of the glow? It is mattifying, but when I look at it, you can still see a little bit of a glow here, right? So it looks really nice. So yeah, we'll do another check-in as we get closer to the end of the day so we can see how it really lasts. But here's the close-up. I love it. And again, natural light. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I wanted to do a really quick check-in. It's been 5 hours since I put this foundation on. I have a window behind me. So this is crazy. Look, it looks pretty beautiful now that the face oils have come through. But I'm not sure what those are. I have to keep an eye and see if it has to do with my skincare or foundation. I'll keep you posted, and I'll do probably one more check-in later tonight. But I wanted to show you how it's a matte foundation, but it looks really nice and glowy on my dry skin. It's 7:20 p.m. I made it through the day using this NARS matte foundation. As you can see, it looks really good on my skin because it looks still glowy. I vacuumed the house, I cleaned the house, I cooked, I took the dog for a walk in the cold outside, and the foundation is still on. Look at that. And it looks like my natural oils came through, even though I do have dry skin. So I don't know, it looks really good. Now the only thing I'm looking for is in a couple days or tomorrow to see if it breaks me out or anything. But from the way it wore, I really like it. It does last all day long on the face. And excuse behind me, I'm working on more of those pouches. I have a bunch that I want to sew, but yeah, I'm loving the foundation. I did not touch up at all. All I did is I applied some lip gloss, and I did apply this Dior lip gloss, and that's it. Everything is, when I applied it this morning, I think it was 10 o'clock this morning, and yeah, it lasted all day long. You can see here, I think as I wore my hoodie going outside, that's coming through. But other than that, it looks very good. And you can see that this is a matte foundation. I have dry skin and it actually looks really good. I'm happy with the glow that it provides. Now imagine if I would have put a serum or glowy foundation, by now it would have been a little bit more glowy, more prominent, more kind of oily looking. But no powder. I've applied no powder when I played with this, and I'm loving it. It looks really nice on my nose too. Like, you know how some foundations look like it's gone, like even if anything disappeared, it disappeared in a nice way. Both sides, we did apply this one with sponge and then with a brush, and this one just a brush. Anyways, I hope that this review was helpful. I'm gonna close the video right now. No more check-ins. Just gonna get back to my sewing. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.